This video was brought to you by ABRP planner, Kempower, Markus Bil, Stormberg and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? I'm here at Cleavage Supercharger and today we're gonna test some cargo boxes. So I'm gonna use the Volkswagen ID4 GTX. This is from Markus Bil, and remember that you can rent it for only 9,000 NOK per month. But yeah, so I tested some cargo boxes in the past. The one that was on the roof, that was colleagues from Sweden. It was flipped the wrong way, but it was actually quite superior in aerodynamics, but also in noise. And today I'm going to test the car box you put behind the car on the tow hitch. We already tried that before with Xbox, but that was freaking fugly, and nobody bothered to wrap it or paint it in the same color of the car. But at least today we're going to try one from Thule. It looks cool, and also I will measure some stuff. Okay, let me show you here. So yeah, first of all, the Volkswagen has the charge port on the right side with the wrong side, so it would be left side with the right side. So now I have to park like this. You see there are arrows here pointing which directions. I'm actually, yeah, okay, so I have to poke out like this, but okay, but I'm just topping up now. I'm not sure how much juice I need, but yeah, so you see here, we have this one. I'm gonna measure the noise. We will also test some roof box. Regular roof box, how the consumption is, noise, and also test the box behind the car. And also, this is also a little bit interesting. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I brought the EcoFlow and the heater. So I want to take the heater out of the equation, the variable that could make, it could make some variation in between the different tests. Depending on whether the compressor fires on or off or whatever, right? It has heat pumps, so we can take a look at the stuff in the car. I'm topping up now a little bit, so I'm not sure how much juice I need. You see here, yeah, we're at 79%, or yeah, taking 36 kilowatt. Also, yeah, I want to heat up the battery a little bit so we have good working temperature, but it's not over hot so that it needs to cool anything. So 17 to 20 degrees, that's fine. Wait, okay. Does this work with oh, it works with gloves, because these gloves from Stormberg, they actually they have some kind of surface here to work with capacitive screens. Oh, nice. Okay, but so I'm just doing a preparation now, and I'll show you guys the plan here. Okay, wait, is it laggy just because it's Volkswagen? Okay, so you see we are here at Cleavage. It even says there on the map. Whoa! Yeah, it says there, Kløfta. That means the Cleavage. So we will do a test stretch from here. This is normal. Well, zoom out. Oh shit! What the heck? What the heck happened there? Is it my gloves or some shit? I wonder. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna drive from there to. Wait, where's it? I'm not sure here. Borgen. No. Okay. Yeah, okay. Seems like the gloves are a little bit troublesome. There to there and back again. That's a 100 zone motorway, and I will cruise at 110 on this speedo. And first, what we have to do is I have to move over there and then get ready, and then we do a reference test when it's empty. Yeah. So I think we should have enough juice now. Let's unplug. Okay, now we are at the starting position, and you see here. When HVAC is on, then the AC compressor goes off on cycles. So we want to take that one out of the equation. So let me see. If I stop HVAC now, it's kind of funny that way the Germans design it. If the stop button is active or on, then HVAC is off. It's a little bit confusing. You see, this state means on, right? Or yes, or true, right? 1. And this one means 0, or false. But if you look here, other places in the user interface, you will see that if you go to, for example, settings, and if you look at something here, see this is off, this is on. Yeah, okay, whatever, nitpicking. Okay. Anyway, I'm just drawing out the time there because I want everything to. Yeah, so you see now everything has stopped. So yeah, and now we run the test, and I can show you that if I want to get some heat, I can always just fire up EcoFlow app. I have hooked it up on the Wi-Fi here, temporary. Yeah, so you see, if I do this, then the heat in the back fires up, and I get some nice heat blasted from behind. Okay, let's restart. Here we don't have to care too much about distance since we drive with the same distance, because we don't have decimal distance here. But I can just reset this one and then we do a test. So the first one will be when an empty, the reference test. We are on the move now, and yes, I had to cruise 110 on the speedo, which is around 107 GPS speed. There's a slight problem because we have some traffic now. It's yeah, 11:25, so hopefully they don't get in my way and block me. Yeah, ideally I need to do this at night, but it's a little bit impractical when I get I need some help to get all the equipment on and off. So okay, well, let's see now. We are only looking for consumption here, and also just the relative consumption between the tests. So okay, a more realistic test would be to run the heater, but yeah, we're just testing different equipment here. All right, the consumption was 234 watt-hour per kilometer. And also the distance here is slightly incorrect, so it means that this one is not corrected, but we don't care as long as we just measure the differences. Right now we mounted the roof box. Wow, it looks a bit short. Maybe the car is, okay, whatever. But yeah, just mind you that the roof box here is actually 100 liters bigger than the one we'll mount in the back. But just to show you, yeah, the setup this time. So we also have original Thule roof rack here, and also Thule box. So yeah, this time also, okay, you see that while I was mounting it, I kept the heater running, but now I will also turn it off. But in the beginning now, since we're going to measure noise, we will turn off the heater, because the EcoFlow in the back here is actually making a little bit of noise, and also the fan, of course. So yeah, all right, let's reset, and then off we go again. One second, man. Booting up, yeah, ID software. Wow, I can immediately hear some wind noise. Huh. Yeah, we also have wind from the north, so we have slight headwind. That is good for the test, so we can feel the difference. Okay, so still some traffic, but I'm going to measure the noise now, and I'll use the recording function. And then while we are doing the recording, I have to be quiet. So this will actually be the exact same stretch I normally record the noise test with other cars. Except for that there's a little bit of traffic, but okay, let me get ready. Okay, so I will analyze the data afterwards, yeah, I can hear this somewhat annoying whistling noise from above. I don't have a glass roof, but that shouldn't matter too much. Glass roof also insulate noise quite well, but I don't know if that whistling noise comes from the roof rack or the box. I'm guessing it's not the box, it's the roof rack. But just because you want to have a box, you also need to have the roof rack. So this is the disadvantage of having a roof box. Plus that, you know, you have to climb up. You have to climb up the car. I have to stand on the door sill just to reach up there. So of course there are equipment you can mount or some stairs or shit. But just getting up there is also a little bit troublesome for small Asians. Okay, the result with a roof box, 264 watt-hour per kilometer. The previous one was 234, so the roof box adds 30 watt-hour per kilometer then. And we have 2.5 degrees Celsius, still the same temperature. All right, let's put on the tow hitch box or whatever it's called. Okay, we're now taking off the roof rack, and actually I noticed that installing the roof rack and taking off the roof rack is more hassle than installing the stuff in the back here. But especially in a Tesla. You know, this one has the rail, so it's relatively easy. But let me show you how easy it is in the back here. In the GTX, we have semi-automatic tow hitch, really convenient. And then we take this one, and we just hook it in here. You have to have a slight angle up, and you will feel there. You can feel that it will lock. There, okay. So now that one has been, well, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm sorry for my aiming. I have poor aiming. You wanna, there, roughly like this. And then you see you can do this alone. Now that part goes in the front, towards the front. Wait, my bad. Here, okay. And then you take this piece here, and it should align towards. I need to look here. This is one of the first time. Okay, I see there are some pins that goes in there, slides in there, and then if we look here, if we come closer now, you can see that we have some screws. So this one, we actually have to use a tool to mount it. So yeah, maybe you could have mounted it by hand, but it's just a safety feature that you accidentally don't bump into this and detach the whole thing. So, you know, Swedes, they're all into safety. They were the ones who invented the 3-point safety belt. Okay, so I need to tighten this, and then we should be good to go. So maybe this is not the most elegant way, but fortunately it's dry today. There. So if you're used to trailer hitch stuff, yeah, and also very nice that you see here in the back, once the car is on, we can try to fire up the car. You should see some light. Turn signals, brake lights and stuff, you know. So unlike the Xbox, that was more like homemade stuff, you know. Didn't have any lights, but here we have all the safety equipment also. And just look how practical it is to enter this box for an Asian like me. But we need to test now, how is the performance then? And if you see here, it doesn't interfere with the trunk opening. It actually has plenty of clearance here. But yeah, you could, you know, some of the other boxes that are taller, they might actually be in the way, and then you have to tilt it. I don't know what kind of solution, but at least here it stays there, and I think it looks nice. Oh, I see. Yeah, we need to put the license plate here, you see. So it also has a license plate holder. But again, I think just for the test, I'm not going to bother. It's a quick one. You could just pop it out and then put it in there. But okay, whatever. But just looking at the stuff here. Okay, a small disadvantage is this box is that when you put the car in reverse, then this is what you see. Shit. Okay, there, the roof box gets a big advantage. Okay, let's see now. I'm gonna get up the speed. No noise from it. No whistling noise. Oh, simply amazing. Well, I had to sound surprised. Oh, that could be a thumbnail. Because I already tried the Xbox and the same thing there. Stuff you put in the back there, no noise. Because the box is basically just drafting behind the car. Yeah. So we're gonna see. I'm quite eager to see now what the consumption numbers will be. So okay, I have to shut up. We're gonna do the test stretch again. Get ready here, and let's see. Yeah, this is actually how long the noise test could be if I bothered to show you guys the recordings. But yeah, I did a data recording here on that segment before I started talking. So we have the data. We're gonna analyze it once I'm home, and I will also the numbers you see on the screen. That's the average. But you saw that there were more cars passing by on this test, which means that that actually brings up the average noise slightly. So yeah, we should have corrected for that somehow. But okay, let's just do the cycle now. This time we use 225 watt-hour per kilometer. What? It's 9 watt-hour per kilometer lower than the empty. What? Huh? Wait. It makes the car more efficient. Yeah. Just think about this. You know, The aerodynamic shape of the ID4 is not the greatest, but then this one improves it by making the tear shock. I don't know, man, but we're gonna take it off now and try again and see what kind of result we get. What the heck? Okay, weather conditions still the same. Wind could have changed, of course. Also, the tires could have heated up slightly, so it has a little bit lower rolling resistance during the test, but still cruising 110. I did a noise measurement on that stretch previously, so we also compare that one against the other test, and there's still some traffic on the road. Yeah, but at least for now, all the tests in the past, I didn't get any people blocking the left lane. There was one case just slightly, but no big deal. It's just the stretch is still 20 kilometers long, and I was maybe disturbed for just a couple of 100 meters, so that makes no dent in the total. All right, the result, 227 watt-hour per kilometer. Okay, not sure what happened in the first run, but at least this is very close to the second to last one with the rear box. But wow, it means that the rear box almost doesn't add any extra consumption. Huh? Think about that. It makes the ID4 more aerodynamic. Maybe we would have gotten a different result if we use a Model 3, which is more efficient, better aerodynamics. I'm not sure, but I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. I tested this as carefully, as thoroughly as possible, leaving out the variables. All that stuff has been taken care of, and you see the results. So wow. So then I have to ask you guys, which one do you prefer, the roof box or the rear box? But okay, we didn't try, I don't know if Thule has a reversed roof box. I know that the reversed roof box is more efficient than the one that is traditional, old style, pointy forward. So yeah, that could have been interesting. And also, yeah, we don't know, you know, I mentioned that the roof box was 100 liters larger than the rear box. Yeah, okay, so if we use a smaller roof box, maybe the difference would have been smaller. Maybe the increase would have been only 20 watt-hour per kilometer. But you see that with the rear box, there is no measurable difference in consumption. So actually, for ID3 owners, the rear box would be perfect, because ID3 cannot legally put anything on the roof, but you have a trailer hitch. Well, it looks like a trailer hitch, but it has a little extra thing on it, so you can't hook a trailer on it, but you can hook on accessories like the rear box. So yeah, interesting. Which one do you prefer? If I want to transport something extra stuff, at least I would prefer the rear box, because I care about efficiency, I care about noise. That whistling noise would drive me nuts. And okay, there's slight disadvantage with backing up, but other than that, man, to me, the rear box is the best. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.